right, well, let's move on to our next series. Your D-backs. This was your big prediction at the beginning of the season and at the start of the postseason. Don't count out the D-backs, and they sweep the Brewers 5-2 in a huge comeback today.
Alex?
Yep.
How about the Snakes, baby? Come on. I love this team. I love them. The D-backs win 5-2. They again get behind the Brewers, again have to come back and win. But I said it last night when we were talking about them. For the Diamondbacks, winning game 1 was a bonus. Why? Because you have Zach Gallen on the mound in game 2. And what did he do? He went out and gave up 2 runs in the first inning, and that was it.
Yeah.
5 scoreless after that, ended up going 6 innings. He was really good. Bullpen comes in and was really good. It got a little hairy there in the last couple innings.
They got in trouble in the 8th inning, bases loaded with 1 out. And then in the 9th, runners on 2nd and 3rd. So, I mean, this wasn't an easy win. They had to work for it at the end of the game where it could have easily gone the Brewers' way.
Yeah, absolutely. But in the end, the D-backs do enough. They scratched and clawed across some runs, and now they're back in the NLDS for the first time since 2017, which, fun fact, they're now moving on to face the Dodgers. In 2017, they did the exact same thing. Moved on to the NLDS to play the Dodgers.
Got swept.
Didn't go well there. Might not go well here. But, again, don't sleep on the Snakes.
No.
Love them. Love the offense. Pitching did enough. End up sweeping. All of them ended up sweeping, but end up sweeping the Brewers.
Let's go back to that 6th inning, though, because the D-backs offense went off scoring 4 runs, which is the most that they've scored in an inning in the postseason in franchise history.
Yeah.
So they have the offense.
That's the thing with this young, inexperienced team is if you let them get hope, then they can just build and build and build on that. And it sounds dumb. It sounds cheesy. But seriously, this team is so young and inexperienced that when you let that door creep open a little bit, then this young, inexperienced team feels like they have hope and have a chance. And we saw it there in that inning where they scored 4 runs there and piled on top of it. And that's the thing with this team. And that's why, to be honest with you, Dodgers fans right now feel like, we're facing the D-backs. This is going to be easy. Look, Dodgers fans out there, in case you haven't heard or seen, your pitching ain't exactly what it needs to be. This team's going to get on base. They're going to run. They're going to scratch and claw. Do they have the offense of the Dodgers? Absolutely not.
No.
They don't. And it's really not even close. But they can scratch and claw across some runs. Next thing you know, we're in a 4-3 ball game. It's close, and then it's anybody's game. So don't just view the Diamondbacks as an easy opponent. They're very good. I do not think an easy sweep is in store for the Dodgers, especially with their pitching the way it is. So don't be surprised if they can do some damage.
Well, the D-backs, as a 6 seed, just took out the Brewers as a 3 seed. What went wrong for the Brewers here?
The Brewers just, I feel like I've been saying this for a couple of years now. They don't have the offense to compete in the playoffs. They have the pitching. Yeah. Corbin Burns, Freddie Peralta, they're both great. Brandon Woodruff ended up going down, so he didn't play today. But their pitching is good. Great. But they don't have the offense. And I feel like I've been saying that. I've been yelling it from the mountaintops for years now. Yeah. Go get some offense. And they just don't do it. And I don't really understand why. Maybe they're unwilling to spend and to go get the big guys. But the offense the way it is, the Milwaukee Brewers the way they are certainly good enough to win the NL Central each year. Yeah. But they are not good enough to win in the playoffs. You might win a round, but the goal isn't to win a round in the playoffs. It's to win the World Series. And they're not good. Their offense is not good enough to do it. It's just not. So I get a little frustrated with the Brewers because I want to see them win. One of my good friends, Willie Adames, the shortstop on the team, I want to see him win. But they just don't have enough. And it's frustrating to watch that pitching be as good as it is. And then they get to October and they can't score runs. It's just frustrating.
All right, final takeaway from this series.
You remember what it was last night, Alex, with the game? I told y'all to watch out for the Snakes. The D-backs squeak in as a 6 seed. They crawled in backwards. They were losing. They got swept by the Astros to end the regular season. And everybody's saying, wow, good season for the Diamondbacks. It was a really good season. You guys did great.
Yeah, probably going to not make it very far.
Good luck in the playoffs. Screw that. Screw y'all. The D-backs are the real deal. Yeah. I love them. I've been begging them all year long to tweet out MVP CC.
They did.
They finally did it. A lot of credit to the Diamondbacks social media team. Thank you for appeasing me and saying that. This team is the real deal.
Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.